Admit it. Admit it was your fault.
What the hell are you talking about? I haven't done anything wrong. Please, you have me confused with someone else.
No, I have the right guy. Max Lantzman, big shot Hollywood screenwriter. You're the reason Stan Johnson is dead.
Stan Johnson? The guy killed by those two kids in the alleyway last week? I had nothing to do with that.
Don't you dare say that! A few weeks ago, your new movie, Warlords of St. Vincent, came out. A piece of crap by all accounts. But what made it worse than the rest of the garbage this town puts out was a random scene of gratuitous violence where your valorous hero shoots a group of businessmen in a parking garage. If that strikes you as pure coincidence, you're even stupider than your movies.
I can't be held responsible for every stupid thing a crazy person does. Is Stanley Kubrick to blame for every stabbing that takes place in a hotel room?
No, but I don't remember Stanley Kubrick making stabbing looking like the coolest thing in the world. Your scene in the alleyway was like cigarette ads targeted at teenagers, except instead of smoking, it idealized violence. It had everything. The slow motion, the high-tech guns, the music. Maybe you weren't trying to incite a murder, but boy, were you offering it up as a promising possibility.
I don't believe this. You break into my house, destroy my furniture, you throw me around, and then you criticize me for provoking violence? How do you know those kids even saw my movie? Could have been any number of things that inspired them to do what they did. Cartoons they saw on TV, another act of violence from the news. They could have come from an abusive household.
Shut up! Just quit trying to divert blame from yourself.
Wait a minute. I've seen you before. Yeah, in the newspaper. You're the boy's father.
Bullshit. You don't know what you're talking about.
No, it was definitely your photo. There was something else in the article. That's right. Child Protective Services was called on you 3 months before the shooting. You hypocritical piece of shit! I'm not the one trying to divert blame from himself here. You are. You beat them, didn't you? Them or your wife. Sure, I might have subjected them to 90 minutes of violence, but I'm sure you gave them more than that on a daily basis. You are the reason Stan Johnson is dead. Your abuse made violence acceptable. So when your sons wanted to have a little fun, I'm sure they had no problem going and stealing your gun, which I'm willing to wager you didn't keep locked up in a safe, and playing a little game of shoot 'em up in the local alleyway. And now you come here, and you want me to admit to being the cause of their violence, so that maybe it won't be quite as hard to live with yourself. Maybe you won't feel quite as bad for destroying the life of not only Stan Johnson, but both of your sons!
No! You glorified violence. You brainwashed them. You think that what you put into your films has no consequences in the real world, but it does. And sooner or later, you're going to have to accept the responsibility that comes with that fact.
Hold that there, would you? And man up while you're at it. So he just left after that?
Turned around and ran away. Didn't say another word.
Are you gonna call the cops?
No. I don't think he'll ever be back again.
It looks like they need me back at the office. Are you going to be okay without me?
I'll be fine. Go ahead.
Max, I have to ask, do you think you're at least partially to blame for what happened? For the shooting?
No. Not at all.
Okay. Well, have a good night. Be sure to keep that on there for at least another half hour.
I will. Bye.